From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Super Prime Time Max. It's going to be a hot and very packed show. We're going to move from politics to the political violence that is going on in Bengal, and then to the ongoing expose of the politician mafia, underworld police nexus that we are uncovering from the city of Pune. It has national implications. But first, Rahul Gandhi has done it again. This time, he has accused the Supreme Court of India of being strongly biased against the scheduled tribes of India. Rahul Gandhi says that Hemant Soren has not been given bail because he's a tribal. And Arvind Kejriwal has been given a bail by the Supreme Court because he's not a tribal. Rahul Gandhi has failed to mention, of course, conveniently, that the Supreme Court found a very strong and justifiable case that was presented against Hemant Soren, and also that it only gave a provisional part-time interim 3-week exception to Arvind Kejriwal because of the ongoing Delhi elections. Of course, what Rahul Gandhi has said is stupid. It's very stupid. But then, can the level of stupidity in his statement override the fact that he's trying to create desperately attack, that he's trying to engineer deep wedges of caste and community in our society? Everything, ladies and gentlemen, is given by Rahul Gandhi: a caste spin, a SC/ST spin, a tribal spin, or a Muslim spin. And let me predict that this is the singular most important reason why the Congress party and the India Alliance will badly lose the general election. Because the vocabulary that Rahul Gandhi is speaking, where he is accusing the Supreme Court of acting for or against certain groups and communities and castes, this language does not belong to the 21st century. And certainly, it does not belong to 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, I have fantastic debates lined up for you tonight. First, of course, after dividing the army on the basis of religion and caste, Rahul Gandhi now questions the judiciary. Rahul Gandhi says that the judiciary is biased against the scheduled tribes of India. That's absolutely crazy comment by Rahul Gandhi, debating that at 8 p.m. tonight. And after the uprising in Sandesh Khali, we're seeing a lot of violence in Nandigram in Bengal. Nandigram is on the boil. Elections after elections after elections. Mamata Banerjee has failed. She's failed to control violence in West Bengal. How can she defend what has happened in Nandigram today? We're debating that at 8:35 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, 9 o'clock, the Republic Media Network stands as the only network tonight that is exposing the super-rich super brat and his very, very corrupt and mafia-linked family. We pledge tonight to fight till justice is served. We pledge to expose the cover-up, and we are looking at that, and I'm coming to you with detailed exposés at 9:30 p.m. tonight on how the Pune police was very much part of a dangerous attempt to cover up on behalf of the mafia-linked businessmen. That's why they went soft on the super brat's grandfather, and how it's generationally been passed on by that one family that you have the money, you can play around and manipulate the system. That's at 9:35, and here are the headlines, ladies and gentlemen, this Thursday evening on the debate. Rahul Gandhi is hard to comprehend these days, but now he's gone and attacked the judiciary. Rahul Gandhi says that the judiciary is casteist, is anti-tribal, is anti-scheduled tribes, and that is why the allegedly super-duper corrupt ally of Rahul Gandhi, Hemant Soren, is in the lockup. Rahul Gandhi says he's been put in lockup by the courts because he's a tribal. On the heels of the Delhi vote, Rahul Gandhi curiously goes after Arvind Kejriwal for getting bail. In his total and unprecedented attack on the judiciary, Rahul Gandhi questions his indie comrade Arvind Kejriwal's bail in liquor gates. She piggybacked on Nandigram's uprising against the left, and now Nandigram is rising itself against Mamata Banerjee after an old woman who was a BJP worker was killed in Nandigram and her grandson is battling for life. Nandigram's uprising is the latest to hit Mamata after Sandesh Khali. Will she listen and learn her lesson, or will she be defiant and face the people's anger? Rahul Gandhi said that he is the system, that he was born into the system, that he was born to rule. And he said that he was a very, very important player in an unjust system, that he was part of a plan to deliver injustice across India since the day he was born. That was one right royal crazy system statement made by Rahul Gandhi. But he's going crazier and crazier with his statements. In fact, one feels very sorry for him because of late he has absolutely no control over what he says anymore. Just look at what he has said today. He said that the Supreme Court of India is biased against the tribals of the country. And that is why, according to him, his political partner, the very corrupt Hemant Soren, is still in jail. Yes, he's actually said that, ladies and gentlemen. And let me say, only Rahul Gandhi can talk like this. Am I wrong? I know you agree with me. Let's debate.
He tried to create a divide in the army on basis of caste and religion.
नरेंद्र मोदी ने दो तरीके के जवान बना दिए। एक जो गरीबों का बेटा होगा, दलितों का, आदिवासियों का, पिछड़ों का, गरीब जनरल कास्ट परिवारों का बेटा होगा, माइनॉरिटी का बेटा होगा, और दूसरा जो अमीर घर का बेटा होगा।
And then he spread lies about the Prime Minister's caste.
आप लोगों का भयंकर बेवकूफ बनाया जा रहा है। नरेंद्र मोदी जी ओबीसी नहीं पैदा हुए थे। नरेंद्र मोदी जी दिल्ली कास्ट के गुजरात में व्यक्ति पैदा हुए थे।
On the issue of caste, Rahul Gandhi has misfired again. He has now accused the top court of the country of prejudice against scheduled tribes.
दो चीफ मिनिस्टर अरेस्ट हुए, दो हुए। आदिवासी चीफ मिनिस्टर अभी भी अंदर है। अजीब सी बात है, इंटरेस्टिंग बात है। दो चीफ मिनिस्टर है, मतलब दो स्टेट्स ने इन लोगों को इलेक्ट किया है, और आदिवासी चीफ मिनिस्टर पहले जेल गया और आज तक नहीं निकला।
This election season, whatever Rahul Gandhi says is political fodder.
कांग्रेस के शहजादे राहुल गांधी, जिन्होंने अभी अभी स्वीकारा कि दादी माँ, पिताजी और मम्मी जी के द्वारा चलाई गई सरकार लोअर कास्ट के खिलाफ अलाइंड होती थी, कोट अनकोट, अब ऐसे शहजादे जुडिशरी के ऊपर भी सवाल खड़े करने लग गए।
Has the Congress made a mistake dragging the judiciary into its divisive caste theory?
Guru Prakash Paswan, Subrashta, is with us tonight. Dr. Piyush Joshi supports the AAP and Pankaj Sharma supports the Congress party. Pankaj, I want to try and understand, in case I have misunderstood this young man. He has said on the eve of his 55th birthday that according to him, the Supreme Court has given bail to Kejriwal because he's upper caste. And the Supreme Court has denied bail to Hemant Soren because he's a tribal. I repeat, Subrashta, everyone heard that. Guru Prakash Paswan, you heard that. That is precisely what he has said. He has said the Supreme Court is casteist, is an anti-tribal institution, and that is why it has not given bail to Hemant Soren because it found out that he's a tribal. Any reactions? Ladies and gentlemen, the latest crazy statement from Rahul Gandhi, Pankaj.
Rahul Gandhi has not said all this, what you are saying. It's your interpretation.
There's no interpretation.
You please carefully listen to
I have listened very carefully. That is exactly what he has said.
No, yes. He never commented on Supreme Court. He was stating a fact. He never commented on Supreme Court.
Of course, he was commenting on Supreme Court. Who gave the bail to both and who denied bail to both? Who decided on bail to both? Who decided on bail to both? He's making a comment on the Supreme Court. At least have the courage to say, yes, he did. He attacked the Supreme Court.
No.
No? How no? He said, Pankaj,
he never commented against the Supreme Court.
Okay, if this is indeed a comment on the Supreme Court, then has he gone crazy?
Fact of the matter is,
has he gone crazy?
Fact of the matter is that in the similar case, Hemant Soren couldn't get the bail. And it is a fact.
So, at least you should be able to stand up for the crazy comments of your leader. Guru Prakash Paswan. Pankaj is trying to defend, but there's no conviction in his face, no strength in his voice tonight, as you can see. He's having a really tough time trying to defend the indefensible. Rahul Gandhi's comment on the Supreme Court. Was it not a comment on the Supreme Court, Mr. Paswan? Was it not a comment on the Supreme Court?
Absolutely, it was a comment on the Supreme Court. It was the comment on the institutions of our country. It was the comment on the Constitution of India. I want to ask Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji, but Arnab, let me also accept this, that Mr. Rahul Gandhi has finally admitted that he is the system. Mr. Rahul Gandhi has finally admitted that the system which was created by his grandmother, the system that was created by his father, the system that was created
he never
and
said that he is the system.
by
he said,
his
I
mother,
know the system.
they have created a system
he said, I
which
know the
is
system.
definitely
He never said, I am the
nature,
system or I
which
was
puts
the
the
system.
family interest first before the interest of our country. And Mr. Rahul Gandhi, you have to give a clarification. It was your party that insulted Baba Sahib Ambedkar. It was your party that insulted Babu Jagjeevan Ram. It was your father that in 1990 said that you have brought the country on the edge of caste wars. So thank you, Mr. Rahul Gandhi. As a BJP spokesperson, as a Karyakarta of the Bharatiya Janata Party, let me say this on record on one of the most popular television shows of our country. Thank you, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, to admitting to this fact, to acknowledging this fact that you are the system and you have created a system that excludes. You have created a system that cannot tolerate a tribal Rashtrapati for the first time in the history of our country. You have created a system that cannot tolerate a chaiwala as one of the most powerful prime minister of our country.
Superb fight back tonight by Guru Prakash Paswan in full form this evening.
You have
in
to
full
accept
form.
it.
Rahul, I must say Guru Prakash Paswan is in full form tonight. Piyush doesn't know what to do. You know, Subrashta, why Piyush doesn't know what to do? Because Rahul Gandhi has said that Kejriwal got bail because he's not a tribal. Because he's upper caste.
Okay.
He's expressing surprise. No.
No,
1 minute. Piyush. He said that it is strange that the Supreme Court has given bail to Kejriwal, who is not a tribal, and denied bail to Hemant Soren, who is an Adivasi. So, Kejriwal has got bail only because he's not an Adivasi.
Arnab ji.
I don't know what's going on between you people at the inside level, but I know Rahul Gandhi wants to keep Kejriwal in jail, but he's making it a bit obvious now. Isn't he?
Right. Okay. So, no, I knew that you had a very good research team. I knew you had a tremendous journalistic aptitude, but I did not know that you were Antaryami. So, to understand what I'm feeling, to understand what I'm going to speak is just awesome. Nevertheless, I know what I have to say. I know what I have to believe on. The Honorable Supreme Court of India gave a conditional bail to Mr. Arvind Kejriwal for the purposes of election campaigning, and that's that. And what Mr. Rahul Gandhi was trying to say that there is an inherent prejudice against the tribals. And I don't think he's wrong in saying that. As far as Guru Prakash Ji Paswan said right now, that Congress and the India Alliance cannot tolerate
Piyush, what he said
president. who's the first citizen of India? The president
Rahul
of
Gandhi
India?
said, Rahul Gandhi said, and I'm completely aware. And by the way, I have a very good research team, but I don't even need a research team for something like this. It's elementary stuff. A 55-year-old man goes and
being
says...
Being Antaryami is elementary stuff. Then this is
a
55-year-old
man says that Rahul Gandhi, he says that the courts are partial in their judgments when it comes to Kejriwal and Hemant Soren. That is the sum total, isn't it, Subrashta, what he has said. You don't have to be Antaryami to understand that, Piyush. You have to have little more than average intelligence.
Arnab, I know you must be having an IQ of around 160 or 170.
Around that much, maybe higher.
Maybe 200, maybe, the exceptional IQ levels are, comparable to Einstein you might be having, and I agree to that. But what I'm trying to say, I did not say that you are trying to interpret Rahul Gandhi's sentence and his statements, and that's why you are...
No, what I'm saying is... What I'm saying is that...
Quite presumptuously...
No. Piyush, when the Supreme Court rejected Hemant Soren's bail plea, do you know why they rejected it? Because they found inconsistencies and the evidence of fact hiding in the petition filed before the court. And it says that your client was acting, we doubt that your client was acting in bona fide. You are coming to the court with blameworthy conduct. That means you have done something so bad that even prima facie we found you worthy of blame. Does Rahul Gandhi understand English or law, anything? Or is he sitting with 5-6 chamchas who agree with whatever he says? I'm not using strong language. No, Subrashta. No. We are saying here, Subrashta, that the Supreme Court found a watertight case against Soren and Kejriwal. It is just that it gave a 2 to 3 week holiday to Kejriwal and is going right back. But where's the Adivasi angle here, Subrashta?
I think, Arnab, for the first time in Rahul Gandhi's entire political career, he's pretty clear on what he wants to do.
Yeah.
But Aam Aadmi Party perhaps is not. Kejriwal, in front of the entire country, has basically ditched the India alliance and said that Congress alone is going full throttle in these elections. But look at the desperation of the India partners. They are desperately trying to latch on to Rahul Gandhi's words, uttering here what he has not said. What he has said and what he has made very clear is Arvind Kejriwal. He does not like Arvind Kejriwal. And I'll tell you why. Let me dig a little deeper and psychoanalyze Rahul Gandhi's behavior. Rahul Gandhi is insecure of any young political leader who can challenge him and who can challenge the might of Mr. Modi. In Rahul Gandhi's imaginary world, he feels that Kejriwal can be a force against Mr. Modi, which is why he wants to finish Kejriwal's political career, and that is why he made the comment that he made today. Now, let us understand, Arnab, what is actually going on. What is going on is that the seats on which Delhi, Delhi is going for polls very soon this weekend, and Arvind Kejriwal knows that there is a tough competition on many of the seats with Aam Aadmi Party. What he has said is a clarion call to his own karyakartas. But what Aam Aadmi Party is not able to comprehend and perhaps make sense of is, how do you walk out of this political quagmire? Now, when I said that Rahul Gandhi for the first time in his life has some unprecedented clarity, it was a sarcastic comment. Because on the eve of elections, why would you want to completely dismantle the supposedly unique fabric that you have built for the alliance? Why would you want to do that? And this is a very dangerous trend, by the way, Arnab, to not just discredit the supreme institution of this country, which is the judiciary, but also to go ahead and look for Adivasi and caste angle in a routine court judgment.
Because it's the only angle he has, Subrashta, in this election. In this election, otherwise, in fact, I'll tell you, Pankaj, in life, Rahul Gandhi has no real angle on anything. He has no purpose. All he wants to do, he wants to divide India to rule. Somebody has told him that if you divide India successfully on caste, tribal, community, Muslim, hype up and then become a Muslim party and then add to the Muslim party a little bit of SC, ST, OBC, you will become Prime Minister.
Isn't the Prime Minister dividing? Then the Prime Minister's statements are getting insane by the day.
No, see, where is the caste angle here?
What is the Prime Minister doing? Is the Prime Minister talking sense?
Tell me one thing. Well made.
Piyush, may I ask you a question?
Go on.
I'm sure you're not a Narendra Modi fan. So let me put this question to you. If you feel that Mr. Modi is trying to divide the country, are you trying to say that the alternate politics of Aam Aadmi Party or alternate politics of Congress is actually replicate what Mr. Modi is trying to do?
Even you give that aside, Subrashta. You're giving the other side too much credit. I'm saying that Rahul Gandhi has said that the Supreme Court is casteist and anti-tribal. Guru Prakash Pass, now you will have to prove it. You have made a statement, you have to prove it. There are today 795 judges in High Courts, 34 judges in the Supreme Court, and 16,000, if I am not mistaken, some 400 plus judges, Guru Prakash Paswan in the subordinate judiciary. So total of some maybe 18,000 judges in this country are all casteist and anti-tribal. This is the statement he's made. Now he is making the statement knowledgeably. No, he is making the statement with full intent. His eyes are open, he appears to be awake, and he's going around saying, look here, you know, you can't pass exams because the examiners are upper caste. You are lower caste. They will make you fail the exam. Don't trust them. Don't believe them. Fight against them. Let there be violence. Attack them. Then one day he goes and says that, you know, the Supreme Court is anti-certain people because they are from the Adivasi community. Hate the Supreme Court. Attack the Supreme Court. I'll divide you. Then he goes and says to Muslims, don't worry. When I come, I will give you Muslim quota. Right?
Okay,
and
so, the government is...
No, I'm saying that what is... No, sum total. Piyush, everyone on. Piyush, sum total, this election, Rahul Gandhi has become a desperado. He's gone completely crazily desperate. He doesn't know what's going on. 5 phases over, 6th, 7th, he's losing badly. Last card, caste card, Muslim card, caste card, tribal card. That's all the cards that he's got. He's got no other card. Oh, he's got a Nana Nani card. He's got a Mummy Nana Nani card. I am the system card.
Why do you want to create this narrative?
Pankaj, I am not. Pankaj, did he not say? कल नहीं बोला उन्होंने मैं जब से पैदा हुआ था मैं सिस्टम में हूँ कौन ऐसी बात करता है?
He said, I know the system.
नहीं, जब से मैं पैदा हुआ था मैं सिस्टम में हूँ. नहीं. Guru Prakash Paswan, you heard that?
That means
Guru Prakash Paswan, you heard that?
This means I have seen the system.
No.
I have observed the system.
No.
He didn't say that I was the system.
No, he didn't say that. 1 minute. Guru Prakash Paswan. We are analyzing the crazy statements of Rahul Gandhi. Another one has come tonight. Paswan.
No, the problem is, Arnab, that both the speakers from the other side, they are trying to say Rahulji was trying to convey this, Rahulji was trying to convey this. For
he
God's
doesn't know
sake,
what he's trying to convey.
Please stop babysitting Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
Yeah.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi, a 15-year-old baby, he does not require babysitting. What he was trying to say, he is able to convey. He has said it. I am the system.
No, because you are trying to put your words into...
I have seen the system.
You are
My
trying
Nani
to
was
put
Prime
your words
Minister of this
into his
country.
mouth.
My father was Prime Minister of this country.
You are
My
saying
mother, as
what
a
he
chairman
never
of the
said.
NLC,
You
was
don't
leading the
babysit the
country.
Prime Minister, right,
I was born in the system. I am the system. So please stop defending Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Will you please, for God's sake, stop babysitting Mr. Rahul Gandhi? I was
has
saying
a purpose.
point. The problem is, Arnab,
You deliberately
that Mr. Rahul
want
Gandhi
to create a
on 5th of
narrative.
June, take this from
You
me
want
in
to
writing.
create an atmosphere at the time of election.
I say Election Commission of India is casteist.
That is
He
why
will
you
go
are
on record and say
twisting
Election
every
Commission of
word,
India is casteist, इसलिए
every
हम हार
word,
गए.
Okay,
whatever
I'll
Rahul
take it. I'll
says,
take it even more specific. I'll take it even more specific. There was a Piyush, a 2-judge bench that gave judgments in Kejriwal and Soren case. Out of these 2 benches, one of the justices in both the benches is common. His name is Justice Dipankar Datta. Earlier, he was in the Bombay High Court. I am asking you, is Justice Dipankar Datta casteist? Is Justice Dipankar Datta anti-Adivasi? Is he anti-Adivasi?
To the best of my knowledge, the Honorable Supreme Court is always unbiased in pronouncing its judgment.
No.
So
then why did Rahul Gandhi say that?
I don't think they are biased.
Then why did Rahul Gandhi say that? Because he wants to divide India?
I think
because he
Mr.
wants to
Rahul
divide
Gandhi
India. Why did he say that? You can't say one thing. You see, there is a channel called Republic. इधर उधर से सब जगह से खबर लिखते हैं. We keep information who says what. You know, and we get these clips and we put them on air.
Davos and said 600 crore people of India voted for him. Was the Prime Minister saying exactly that 600 crore people of India voted for him? When the Prime Minister said
No,
that
what are you
aircraft
trying to
cannot
say?
be-
I mean,
aircraft cannot
one
be
second.
detected because
1
of
minute.
cloud
Should the
cover,
Prime Minister go to
Prime
Davos and
Minister
say the people of Switzerland
saying
voted for him or the
exactly
people of India voted for him?
I'm sure Mr. Paswan is not babysitting the Prime Minister. So was the Prime Minister trying to communicate in exactly the same words what he's trying to say? Go with the central idea, yaar. All he's trying to say that, the system is prejudiced against the lower caste, and it has been for very long. And that is the divide he's trying to bridge, not he's not trying to create a divide.
Rahul Gandhi makes a statement.
Okay,
why do we have to hear every time Rahul Gandhi makes a statement, Arnab? Why do we have to hear 4 analysts telling us what is he trying to say? Well, he said it. He said something, it is live. Those words
because
are right there.
Because you try to create a
Why
wrong
do we
narrative.
Interpret it.
Because that is the problem. You try to create a wrong narrative.
No, the guy's gone completely cuckoo here. I mean, please understand here, Piyush, the guy's gone completely cuckoo here. He sees caste in everything. If today somebody gives him a glass of water, he will take it or not take it depending on who is giving him the glass of water. He will look at everyone. If someone says good morning to him, the first thing he'll ask him, what is your caste? He sees caste in everything. You see, the problem is with this privileged background. Zameen se to koi lena dena nahi hai inka. पता नहीं कोई रैफल्स कॉलेज या कोई पता नहीं कोई कॉलेज फ्लोरिडा में सी कैटेगरी कॉलेज में पढ़ाई लिखाई इन्होंने की है अमेरिका में हमको क्या पता बट दिस इज सर्टेनली अ पर्सन हु डज नॉट अंडरस्टैंड द कंट्री लेट मी टेल यू द सुप्रीम कोर्ट फाउंड एक्सक्लूजन ऑफ शेड्यूल कास्ट शेड्यूल ट्राइब्स एंड ओबीसीज फ्रॉम द इकोनॉमिकली वेलफेयर ईडब्ल्यूएस इकोनॉमिकली वीकर सेक्शन रिजर्वेशन ऑफ वायलेशन ऑफ द राइट टू इक्वल अपॉर्चुनिटी इट हैपेंड ऑन 7 November 2022 was that because the Supreme Court was biased against SC/STs? Yeah, you see, Rahul Gandhi thinks people of the country are foolish. That's why he talks down to them. Have you ever seen how he talks? ऐसे बात करते हैं दूसरों के साथ जैसे सब बच्चे हैं कुछ पता नहीं है उनको जाके गांव में जाके लोगों को समझाना पड़ता है मैं आपको बोलता हूं कभी कभी पंकज जी आप लोगों के चेहरा देखिए जब राहुल गांधी बात कर रहे हैं इंडल्जेंट चेहरा जैसे बच्चा बोलता है ना कुछ भी बोलता है और बड़े आके खड़े होते हैं हाँ बेटा बहुत अच्छा बोला दैट इज द वे पीपल लुक एट हिम इन अ पेट्रोनाइजिंग वे बट at the end of the day, Supreme Court has reserved verdict on whether state governments can make subclassification in the SC/ST quota. Is that because the Supreme Court is casteist? The Supreme Court believes that a scheduled tribe woman is entitled to an equal share in inherited tribal land. Is the court saying that because it's anti-tribal? The Supreme Court went out of its way to protect a tribal woman's dignity. In the case of Manipur, is it because the Supreme Court is anti-tribal? ये भ्रम फैलाना यू सी पंकज लोगों को बेवकूफ बनाना झूठ बोलना झूठ बोल के भड़काना और ये समझना कि लोग बेवकूफ हैं आपके झूठ को नहीं पकड़ेंगे अरे पंकज पकड़ के लाया हूं इधर लोगों के सामने सब सपोर्ट करते हैं रिपब्लिक को ये झूठ बोलना बंद करें और उनको लगता है यू नो व्हाट ही सेड गुरु प्रकाश डू यू हियर द रीसेंट वीडियो वेयर ही सेड दैट इन अमेरिका when white people were writing the paper blacks failed the paper and when blacks wrote the paper whites failed the paper people are looking at him like you are gone crazy or what and then he says the same thing in India that Agniveer if you are a Muslim you can only be Agniveer you can't be an officer did you hear that Guru Prakash Paswan कितना झूठ बोलते हैं और पंकज शर्मा और पीयूष हर रात आके डिफेंड करते हैं इन झूठ को am I wrong
you know he made a statement in that particular statement you're conveniently forgotten that he mentioned the economically weaker general caste as well you know you frame that particular sentence as it suits you so that it suits your narrative you can propagate that narrative further on and you can portray him as
I am not portraying person. Okay
the truth is
Guru Prakash is responding
that he has made a name for himself he has made a name for himself
yes.
based on the connect with he has with people after the Bharat Jodo Yatra. So your Pappu narrative is not fitting on him anymore because he has communicated.
You are defending a man who is questioning why Kejriwal is out for 2 weeks.
And he has never said that Supreme Court is biased, you know, in as many words.
Many words.
It's just not there. You know, what you're trying to find there is just not there.
Guru Prakash.
Piyush ji, Arnab. Piyush ji, you seem like a gentleman, you are an intellectual and you usually speak sense. Let me make this very clear that Supreme Court in its entire history is most representative and most diverse today. in the reign of Bharatiya Janata Party. Please go and check the social profile of the judges in the Supreme Court of India today. Point number one. Point number two, your designation says you are pro-Aam Aadmi Party. And you are saying that the system is prejudiced against the 90%. I ask you a question tonight. You are pro-Aam Aadmi Party. You give me name of 2 SC, ST, OBC women leaders from Aam Aadmi Party. आप मुझे 2 SC, ST, OBC महिला नेताओं का आम आदमी पार्टी का नाम बता दीजिए, मैं स्वीकार कर लूंगा. How diverse is your institution? How representative is your institution? I want to ask you tonight. I want to ask Mr. Piyush of Aam Aadmi Party, who is an Aam Aadmi Party sympathizer. Let me put this on record. Aam Aadmi Party in its entire history never sent a SC, ST or OBC to the Rajya Sabha, sir. You have 10 MPs to Rajya Sabha, and never in the history have you sent a single SC, a single ST and single OBC to the Rajya Sabha. And you are coming on Arnab show and giving us gyan on SC, ST, OBC. You are coming on this show and giving gyan on social justice. You are coming here and giving gyan on constitution. You are coming here and defending Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who has gone rogue. Mr. Rahul Gandhi is exactly the systemic prejudice. He is the face of systemic prejudice that exists in India today. He is the face of exclusion. He is the face of elite arrogance. He is the face of the elite feudalism and the rot that exactly is wrong with the system today, Mr. Piyush. That is precisely our point. You abuse the first ever Adivasi ki beti who reaches the highest constitutional office in the country. You abuse a man from humble origin, from extremely backward class, who has become one of the most powerful prime minister on a daily basis. And you are coming here and giving gyan of social justice. This is just beyond my comprehension.
Why the President of India did not participate in the Pran Pratishtha Mahotsav of Ram Mandir? Why the President of India did not participate?
She went to the Garbhagriha. She went to the Garbhagriha, boss. Where are you headed? And you answer my question, no. You give me names of 2 SC, ST, OBC women leader in Aam Aadmi Party. आप बताइए मुझे, जवाब मैं मान लूंगा. आप बताइए पीयूष जी, अपने पार्टी के 2 SC, ST, OBC महिला नेताओं के नाम बताइए, मैं स्वीकार कर लूंगा. लाइव टेलीविजन पे अर्नब के शो पे आपको चैलेंज देता हूं.
The plate for 9 o'clock debate before I go to the link for the next. I would just make one small point. You know, Rahul Gandhi should understand that he has himself got such good judgments so often from the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court gave Rahul Gandhi relief in the Modi surname case. Right? Remember when he went on a abusive spree? So the Supreme Court has been very indulgent of Rahul Gandhi in the past. Is it because Rahul Gandhi is an upper caste? Is it because Rahul Gandhi is an upper caste? Is it because he's a privileged upper caste? Very rich upper caste? Is that why the Supreme Court gave him relief in the Modi surname case? Is that why it gave him relief? Kyun, Pankaj? Supreme Court said, upper caste Rahul Gandhi, help him. Huh? Why are you looking like that? Answer me. Did Rahul Gandhi get relief in the Modi surname case from the Supreme Court because he is upper caste?
When you deliberately interpret things in this way,
you don't like my saying Rahul Gandhi is upper caste, is it?
You are.
Or you don't like me, the example I gave.
See, everyone in the country understands why are you doing this? Why do you do this every evening?
Don't have to doubt my intentions.
Why do you create these
I am asking
narratives?
you, it's a question. Did Rahul Gandhi get relief in the Modi surname case from the Supreme Court because he is a privileged upper caste? Just say. This is one of those gotcha moments, ladies and gentlemen, gotcha moments on the debate. And I can say I am loving it.